tear the roof off.
And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. Happy holidays, everyone! Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Miles Turner.
Yeah, clearly his offensive output has been on a bit of a decline. Now, that could point to a lot of things, but mostly I think he's just putting his focus elsewhere on the floor, looking for other ways to help out his team.
Now let's take a look at the Bucks opening lineup. We've got Cole Anthony, Miles Turner out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's MP, and it's Porter in at the shooting guard. And for Charlotte, Paul and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Miles Bridges is out there with Knipple. Well, Grant, we are creeping close. Antetokounmpo with it. Coming off a solid outing against Chicago.
How do you even come up with something like that? Giannis is an artist.
Bridges outside from behind the arc. Miller can't get it to go. And so MP will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
Well, it comes down to preparation. They were ready for that game and kept the crowd out of it for the most part.
And so it's Charlotte with it, following the score by Milwaukee.
At the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
And Grant, the Hornets, as of last season, with a new front office, trying to evaluate their young talent.
Yeah, tough to do when you have so many injuries. 36 different lineups last season. They need help to assess and to develop. Yeah, don't think Knipple relies only on spot-up shooting. He can surprise you with some moves off the dribble.
And stolen by Bridges. And the assist that time from Ball.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor.
Wow!
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Miller outside. Back to Ball. Lets the 3 fly. And the Hornets, another 3.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Charles Lee. Coach reminded his guys that Giannis is one of the most dangerous players out there. He told his forwards that anytime he takes 2 steps, they'll need to impose their will to limit momentum. He said, quote, "If we're intimidated, we've already lost. Step up and deny his path." Brian?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Miller. We saw him with 19 his last time out.
I just love the ball movement.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
MP left side. No dice from the high post.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Here's Antetokounmpo. That one's good for 2. Antetokounmpo has got 8.
Ooh, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Stan, when you talk about Giannis Antetokounmpo, would you say he's one of the most unguardable players ever?
Well, B.A. certainly got to be in the conversation. Besides maybe Wemby, we haven't seen anyone like Giannis when it comes to length and those long strides especially. Plus, he has that strength, too.
Some changes for Charlotte. Diabate's checked in for Bridges. And it's Colin Sexton in for Miller. Milwaukee also changing it up. Portis, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Green comes in for Turner. And it's Gary Trent Jr. in for Porter Jr. Knipple, no good. The Bucks have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. To the right side. From deep, MP. He buries it from 3.
Nice looking 3-ball by MP. Proving he can hurt you from downtown.
Defended by Portis. For 3, Sexton. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Last time they met in Milwaukee.
Well, in this last matchup, they captured the win in large part because their backups provided a lot of the scoring punch.
And they came away with the win last time in large part due to their depth. Great game from their bench.
The 3 from Sexton, and the three-pointer goes.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And that one's good.
Good heads-up basketball. Season opening and capitalizes.
Hornets trail by 5. Ball taking his time here. Fires for 3. Whoa! He just got it off in time.
That was close. Now, he doesn't panic in these situations.
He released it just in the nick of time. What a shot.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. The Bucks on top. They lead by a bucket. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Bucks.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
On the floor for Milwaukee, they've got Bobby Portis. MP is out there with Miles Turner. Then there's Kevin Porter, and it's Prince in at the 2. Connaughton passes to Bridges. Outside Sexton, the 3-ball. And it's MP with a rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Bulls was a man on a mission. He ended up with 26 points and just played hard, notching a double-double. After a while, everything went through him. He just completely dominated, guys.
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did. Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
And here's MP from outside. Nails it from 3. Caldwell's got 9.
Well, he's already got 9 points from three-point range. They need to pay attention to him wherever he is.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Knipple's checked in for Charlotte. Brandon Miller comes in for James. And Milwaukee with a change here too. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Portis. Pass to Knipple. Let's go with a 3. Caldwell grabs the miss. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. And Stan, you coached a bunch of seasons in the league. What's an issue that you face that maybe the average fan doesn't know?
Well, look, I think the thing that fans really underrate about the game is how intelligent these guys are. So it's not really an issue that I faced because I was lucky to have smart guys. But I think fans underestimate how much basketball intelligence factors in when you're talking about the best players in this game.
Phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Back to MP. Here's Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. Bully ball in the paint from Giannis.
Dare I say he's had a perfect game. Incredible. No misses thus far. A major reason they lead. For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to MP. Oh, MP with the hammer.
There you go, MP. Hammer it home, young fella.
1:19 left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Bridges. Pass to Knipple. For 3, Sexton. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Stolen by Miller. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. Here's Knipple. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Turner's got 4 rebounds now. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Bucks will go for a different look here. Green's checked in for Turner. Coffey comes in for MP. Trent, he's checked in for Prince. And Cole Anthony subbed in for Porter Jr. The Bucks leading by 4. Anthony feeling it out a bit. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Nice move. And his first miss. The first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Bucks on top. They're up by 4. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action.
Your Hornets, 27. Milwaukee Bucks, 31.
Hey folks, first off, looking ahead to All-Star Weekend. Let's see who's in the running to compete in the three-point contest.
For one of my favorite events, Kenny, I think I could beat you right now if we did one.
You'd have everyone ducking their head, running for cover.
So you're scared. I get it.
And guys, the Charlotte Hornets are in an even game.
I got to see more fight on the glass. They're in a slugfest. Winning the battle of the boards can swing this game.
But do they have the personnel to do it? I agree with you.
Thanks for joining us.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Hornets trail by 4. Now an update on Taurean Prince from Allie LaForce.
The head athletic trainer for the Bucks provided some info for us. For as serious as that hit to the forearm appeared, it looks like he only suffered a bruise. The good news from the training staff is that they do think he can play on it, so he won't have to miss minutes. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks. Appreciate the update.
Yeah, that's great to hear. You just never know how long someone might be out, but that report sounds encouraging.
Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Miles Bridges is out there with Knipple. So that's who Charles Lee starts in the second half. Pretty even game right now in Charlotte. Pass to Miller. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Ball no good. Milwaukee has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. MP getting it done inside.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Pass to Knipple. Three-pointer. Porter pulls it in.
They've had a quiet start to this half, hitting just one of their first 4 attempts.
MP finds Antetokounmpo. Oh, the strength of Giannis.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Basket's good.
And a nice play by Knipple. He knows where to get his points.
The Bucks leading by 6. And you think back, not with the frame, and coach is sure it should be going the other way. He's challenging the out-of-bounds violation.
And depending on the ref's angle, an out-of-bounds violation is an easy call to get wrong. It's a great reason to have replay. A call that's easy.
The previous play is under review.
Coach's challenge is in place. This isn't a judgment call. There's usually pretty clear and conclusive evidence on an out-of-bounds call.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the ruling has been made. They're going to uphold the original call on the out-of-bounds violation.
And as a coach, it stings to lose a timeout on a failed challenge, but it's a risk worth taking to make absolutely sure that you're not going to lose a possession on a blown call.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Harris is checked in. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Miller outside. Here's Bridges. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bridges has got 6.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Caldwell passes to Antetokounmpo. And here's MP. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Now here's Antetokounmpo. 14 points for him. Clock at 6. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
A true playmaker, when ball isn't creating for himself, he's creating for others.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
On the wing, MP. Guarded by Miller. Stolen by Bridges. Harris against Miller. Pass to ball. Fires from deep. Caldwell grabs the miss.
Familiar results for him. He can't get anything to go.
Turner passes to MP. Antetokounmpo inside. He's against Bridges. Antetokounmpo can't connect. Hornets trail by 4. It's Miller with a drive. Milwaukee also changed it up. Portis comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Green is subbed in for Turner. Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation.
2 turnovers for him in just the last couple minutes. He needs to be a little more careful with the rock out there.
Catching up on the changes for Milwaukee. Coffey, he's checked in for MP. And it's Gary Trent Jr. in for Porter Jr. Here's James. Soft touch off the glass. James has got 5 points.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
56 seconds left in the third. Trent outside. The 3 is up. And another miss by Milwaukee. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Charlotte. Plumlee's checked in for Bridges. Knipple comes in for James. And Miller subbed in for Ball. Milwaukee also changed it up. MP comes in for Coffey. And Anthony subbed in for Harris. And that one misses.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Taking a look at the Bucks. Green out there with MP. Then there's Anthony. Then it's Bobby Portis. And it's Trent in at the 2-guard spot.
Nice slam. You can expect this to happen when you allow Portis to get strong positioning inside.
And here's Sexton. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. From deep 3-point range. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Caldwell's got 4 rebounds in the game. Inside. Here's Portis. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Caldwell's got 6 assists now in the game. Pass to Diabate. Count that bucket.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
Here's Portis. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Portis has got 6 in the quarter.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. So it's both teams making substitutions here. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened to Charles Lee talk to his team. He dug into his team for being too complacent on offense, saying, you're just chucking up the first 3 you see out there. Be more patient on offense, move the ball around, make the defense work. Guys, let's see if ball movement improves out there.
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's Ball. The shot off that time. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony. Now Turner. Here's MP. Now Turner. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is checked in for Portis. Charlotte trailing. Here's Knipple. Miller outside. Now Bridges. Oh, stolen by Turner. MP inside. Antetokounmpo outside. Here's MP. 4 on the clock. Oh, the body control of Giannis.
And as a coach, it's such a luxury to have a player like Giannis, someone you can always rely on.
Ball against against Anthony. And it's in there!
Oh, clutch points from Ball. You can't forget he's 6'7", and that really helps him get shots off when it matters the most.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Stolen by Bridges. Now Ball. Rebounded by Porter.
And he is just showing off right now. I mean, he's giving you leadership. Giannis just takes pride in stepping up and hitting those big shots.
Miller outside. Ball fires. He's off from three.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
Yes, sir! Yes, sir!
Big moment, get it to your big player. Giannis with a huge basket.
First team. Shooting for Milwaukee. Giannis Antetokounmpo. One foul.
Find the lane. Find the lane.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. They trail by 7. And the three misses.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Time called here. The Hornets decide to talk it over. They trail by 9. Nine-point game. And he can't stop the run as that misses.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
MP right side. Now Antetokounmpo. Quick two, all net.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Now we send it over to Jennifer Quintana.
We're here with MP after leading his team to victory in legendary fashion. We've seen teams try to limit you by denying your scoring chances. Do you think after hitting 20 assists tonight, they're more scared of your self-creation or the looks you create for your teammates?
They ought to be scared of both. Focus too much on me, and my teammates will finish you off. Lose track of me? Ooh, that's a dirt nap for your defense.
Don't sleep on MP.
Hey, I'm making them wake up.
Here we go, MP. BA, over to you.
Thank you, Jennifer. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.